Welcome to this new lesson. In this lesson, we will learn how to back up our Doibarr data. And to do that, we have 3 steps to do, 3 things to be backed up. First thing is the database. Database of Doibarr, which contains all the information about your business, about your operations within Doibarr. And in order to do that, we can go and just to make a note, this can be done only by the administrator of the system. We go to the admin tools on the user menu. We can see here the backup link. We will click on backup, and as you can see the screen, we have like multiple options. First, in first column, we can see the export method. We will choose the MySQL dump, not the PHP one. And here in this, you can see where will Doibarr save our database backup file. Other options, we just keep it as it is. This is better for Doibarr when we want to restore the data. It will be set to the default, so you will not face any issue. Here will be the file name, okay, and for the compression we just keep it as it is for the bzip2, and then we just click generate backup. Now, as you can see, the backup file has been successfully generated. Now, after we backed up our database manually and we have the file, we can do that like on automatic manner, an automatic way. So we will ask Doibarr to do that every certain period, because as you know, backing up your data is important for you, and we can do that if we go to scheduled jobs. We are going to create a new scheduled job. As you can see here in this page, we will ask Doibarr to create an automated job that will result in backing up our database locally. We will enter the label like database backup, okay, and here in the job type it's a PHP class. Okay, in the module it's a cron. Okay, the file name with the class, it's not about your database. This is about the class. Okay, the file name for the class, we will write core, okay, class utilities. It's like utils dot class, dot php. Okay, then the instance or the job to create, it's utils, and in the method dump database. The parameters, these are parameters within the class. It will let the software know how to back up your data, and we just enter it. We will write none, then comma, then auto, then comma, then 1, then comma, then auto again, okay, then comma, then 10. Now these, to understand it, what are the parameters we just wrote. For the first one is for the compression. We will not compress our file, so we will write none. The second one is for the backup type. What type? There are like different types for backup files. We will just choose auto, so we will let Doibarr to decide for that. And then we have the other auto, which is about the file name. The backup generated file, what name we will give it. It will be auto generated by the software itself. Then for the 10, it's the number of backup files for Doibarr to keep. Like if it's reached 10 files of backup, it will start delete the first one, then we'll add the new one. So always you will have 10 backup files. Then comments, we just leave it blank, or you can write whatever you want. The execution job, each one, let's say 1 minute, 1 hour, 1 day, 1 week, or like every 2 days, every 2 hours. This depends on you, how frequent you want to back up your database. Let's keep it every day. By the end of the day, after you finish your work, you need the system to back up your data. Not before. The data will start when, and when it will end, not after and not before. We just keep it. Okay, we will not change it. And the priority, what priority you want to give it, like it's the least, it's the highest, like one priority, number one, or like number 10, or like number 90. It's not your priority. So because the backup process, mostly you want to do it while you are not working on the system, so we will give it the least priority for us, so it will not interrupt the work we are doing. Now, after we finish backing up our database, we have two steps more to go to fully backing up our Doibarr. The second one is the configuration file of Doibarr, and to do that, to back it up, we need to go to our server folder. In the folder here, as you remember, we can see all the folders and files of Doibarr. We need to go to the one saying this conf, like it's from configuration. And if we open that, we will find the conf.php, this file. This file contains the configurations of Doibarr. We need to keep a backup copy of this file in order to save the configuration of Doibarr. If we go back to the root folder of our server, we will find the documents folder, which is the second, or technically the third backup step, which is the documents folder. And we need also to keep a copy of this with all of its content. This folder contains the documents that are being used by Doibarr to process its operation and its functionalities. Now, after we see what we need to back up, we need to keep all these three files and folders on an external, I recommend on an external storage like flash drive, or like a USB hard disk, or maybe even an SD card. This depends on you. This is a total personal preference, but we need to keep updated backup copy on a safe place, so whenever something goes wrong, we can restore our Doibarr with its configuration, with its documents, with its data stored in the database, and we can lose nothing of our work. See you in the next lesson. Thank you.